Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys subscribe down there and hit that bell as always. But I've been kind of behind on editing a lot of videos, a lot of videos. Like before I even get this video up, I have a ton of videos to edit, upload. So I'm really behind right now. Reason I've been behind is because I picked up the G35 and I picked up the E36. This is the 1999 328i. This is OBD2. So my last E36, if you didn't watch my previous videos before, was a 94 325i, which is OBD1. So now I'm OBD2, pretty much the closest thing you can get to an M3. To be honest, I've been finding a lot of M3s for pretty cheap on Facebook Market. Really rusty, that's the only problem, and I don't know, just sometimes come with a lot of problems. Not that I can't take on a challenge. I can, don't get me wrong. Last E36 I ended up getting rid of because kind of really just was a learning process for me, doing everything, I'll be honest with you. I pretty much stripped the car down completely. I did sell a lot of the parts that I had from my old 94. That's why I was able to get this thing, because I just was able to sell all the parts from my 94, and I made actually more money than I bought the 94 for. I originally bought it for $1,200, like I said in my previous videos. Yeah, this one I ended up getting it for a good price. This thing's pretty clean. We'll check it out right now. You guys can see it's a 99 328i. This thing is from Florida. Previous owner told me the guy from Florida owned it, and it is literally rust free. Only thing is, you guys can see right here, there's some side damage that needs to get repaired, but it's really not bad. Obviously, new fender, hood. The only thing I'm really concerned about, that it won't be too hard because I'm gonna have to pop the hood for you too, but you guys can see like this rail right here is a little bent in, just a little bit, but everything like after this line right here that I'm showing you, everything after that is perfectly straight. It's just right here because I guess it was a lady who was driving it. It's the story was a lady who was driving it. She ended up getting hit right on the passenger side. You know, this is nothing crazy at all. Definitely really easy. New bumper. I could probably even rock with this bumper. I'm gonna have to take everything off because I might have to get a new bumper rail as well. Everything else is really minty, really no dents. Paint, like I said, literally zero rust on this car. Completely, like, look around. Hood still looks good. This is the only thing. It's just right here, which I'm probably gonna have to get a new hood. Probably go carbon fiber. Not sure yet. You guys can see in here. So another problem with this thing is steering. Not steering. Ignition. You guys can see the ignition right here, and also the ignition key slot. So I have to replace that whole entire thing. I don't know what they were doing. They're messing around with it. As you guys can see, it's got this pole right here connecting to where the steering is all bent up, as you guys can see right here. So I know the guy I bought it from, local E36 part out guy, he said that he was trying to bend it back, but it just wasn't working. So I actually found something on eBay that I can order. Comes with everything, ignition switch and everything. I really don't have to get a new one, but just so this lines up perfectly and there's no problems, I will. It's pretty cheap, I can get that. And then also, the way I was starting the car was I would have this, you can see the sensor right here that normally goes over the ignition key switch right here. So the wires ended up coming off. So as far as right now, I can't really get the car started. You can see those two wires right there. I was planning on just using the solder and soldering them on, but definitely it's just easy to order everything, and then I can just pop the switch out and be able to get everything working good. But yeah, it's pretty much just that. Nothing too crazy. Really, I'm in it for the body, and obviously I didn't plan on really getting the engine with it. When he hit me up and he told me he had an E36, clean title, it has the engine in it. The engine currently has 70, here, I can show you right here. You can see right here it has 79,445 miles on the car, so it's definitely has low miles. There's no leaks or anything. I can show you right here. Pop the hood for you. So I know there's gonna be a lot of people like in the description saying, oh, why are you buying another car when you just got another project car? Reason B is because I want to build this E36. I want to make it possible. I want to build a coupe. I really didn't expect to get a coupe. I thought I was gonna get a 4-door because these things are really hard to come across. So I got lucky. You know, shout out to my guy for hitting me up and letting me know. Actually, I hit him up, and then he told me that he had an E36 available. So I'm thankful for that. And the reason I have the G35 is, I don't know, I feel like I've always wanted one. I originally started the channel on my buddy's G35 that is actually right there. I started my channel just doing content off of his car, and yeah, I just ended up getting the G35. You know, I kind of liked the car and ran across one, and it just happened, to be honest with you. Yeah, this car is super duper clean. No leaks or anything, no gasket leaks, no oil pan leaks, nothing. I mean, this thing doesn't even drop a single drop of fluid. Yeah, but it's totally clean. Obviously right here, it's a few things that are gonna have to be adjusted. Once this is off, I'm gonna have to get everything checked out. Obviously I'm gonna try to do as much as I can by myself. You guys can see right here the little bend in the rail. So it's definitely gonna have to get pulled a little bit and then re-straightened up. But yeah, I'm not really too concerned about it. Yeah, I just realized this thing's missing a dryer. Good thing I actually have the dryer in my over there. But yeah, you can see it's kind of bent down over here. So obviously all this is gonna have to get picked up. Probably gonna have to get a new rail or bend it. Figure out a ton of things. Yeah, this is kind of just on hold right now until I can figure out the whole ignition key thing. Once that's figured out and the car is able to start like normal, then we can pretty much go from there. And obviously you guys can see another problem is this thing is auto, so I am gonna swap it. I pretty much have everything for a swap. Well, let me take that back. I have to get a few things. Once I have everything laid out for the swap, then I'm gonna do it. But right now my main thing is just to figure out, get the whole ignition thing squared away, get that figured out, and then we can pretty much move on. But today this whole video is just giving you guys a brief overview of what I got, what I picked up. We're gonna give this thing a clean, just engine bay, just give it a nice clean up. That's usually what I like to do when I first get a car, just give it a nice clean. Not really interior, not really too worried about that, because I'm eventually gonna probably swap the whole interior like I want to do on the G35 too. I mean, obviously all this stuff is very expensive, so everything is it's gonna be a process to get it done. But pretty much, yeah, just want to clean undercarriage, you know, inner wheel wells and engine bay, just to make it look all nice and pretty. You guys can see strut towers, though, super clean. Old E36 had some strut problems. I'm not even gonna get into the whole thing of what happened. Just watch my videos before then, you'll kind of have a little better understanding. Sorry, there's a B right there. But yeah, you guys have a whole better understanding of why I kind of ended up getting rid of my old E36. I'm kind of, to be honest, I've been learning more and more about BMW and kind of just understanding. It's a whole different world. They say if you know how to work on BMW, you pretty much know how to work on everything. So getting this, I'm excited. 2-door coupe. I kind of like 2 doors. I don't know why. Do I plan on drifting this thing? That's a question I always get all the time. Yes, probably eventually I am gonna drift it. Definitely want to stance it out real nice. Pretty much right now, we'll slide right over here, give you guys a little overview. So I am doing we are doing my guys wide body kit on this thing by Crown Carbon Crafting. So yeah, I got the wide body kits right there. Pretty much got this side all squared away and the other side with holes in it. So the front is pretty much almost done. Got to cut the other side of this G35. Yeah, this side's cut, primered, just so it doesn't rust up. All the holes you guys can see on this perimeter, all squared away. Same with that side. Just have to finish making that cut on that side, and then pretty much ready to set that up. I know he has the bumper right here. This is a Duraflex one, which is actually pretty nice, but he doesn't plan on using it because fitment. He said fitment's a little weird. I know we tried to line it up a few times. I told him to kind of make it work, but I guess he just doesn't want to use it. It's just fitment just doesn't line up properly, which I can understand. You want that perfect fitment for when the wide body goes on, and then we can get the rest of the kit, because the rest of the kit covers all over here for that that corner. So he's gonna order a new bumper. We'll see which one he orders, and then pretty much we're probably hopefully working on today, later today, is lining up the rear end wide body to get that all figured out, and then cut it and then weld it up. Same with that side as well. So that's what we're doing with this. My car, I got more plans on the way for the G35. I have some new wheels. I'm not going to show you guys yet, but I do have some new wheels for this thing, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Definitely there's a lot of things I want to do with this thing. Obviously, only thing that is holding me back is funds. This stuff is extremely expensive, and especially getting these wheels I'm just being honest, these wheels are very expensive. So yeah, right now I'm working on kind of just cleaning out the garage, getting everything figured out. But yeah, I mean, this thing's coming along. I mean, I shouldn't even say this thing's coming along, but I have spec Ds, have to still get on there. I have 06 tail lights, a lot of stuff. Right now I'm trying to get everything filmed. Everything I do, I'm trying to film it for you guys. So I'm kind of just, whenever I edit this and that, and once I start clearing some phone storage, that I kind of film the next thing and be able to get things done. But I also want to do underbody too, undercoating on that, the whole thing. Want to get that done. And the E36 is fully undercoated. They pretty much do those things pretty. This one is undercoated, but I want to do kind of more of a heavy undercoat, get it ready for winter. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get into cleaning this E36. We're gonna do the engine bay. We're gonna do engine bay clean. We're gonna do underbody, all that stuff. So I'll probably have it in like a running clip so you guys can kind of just watch the whole process as I do this. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to clean engines, engine bays, and the body and stuff like that, but I'm just kind of just showing you guys like the process from beginning to end. So yeah, without further ado, let's pretty much get into cleaning this thing up. See, engine bay is all clean, quick and easy. All right, looks a lot better than it did because it's all shiny. Once it dries up, it'll go away. But yeah, just clean some of the debris away. I mean, this engine is pretty clean though as it is, as it sits. Now just trying to get to the outer and clean everything else up. Should be looking pretty good, a lot better than I got her. But yeah, this is just a simple way. I mean, just in the meantime till parts come in and other stuff comes in, it's just to keep me busy and cleaning this thing up. At least feel like I'm doing something to the car, making it better somehow. So yeah, let's get to cleaning the outside of the car. So now the car's rinsed down. Time to use some McGuire's wash and wax with ceramic coat on there. Yeah, got that. Started looking pretty good. So let's see how good this stuff works. My buddy said it was pretty good. I borrowed off of him, so he said it was pretty good. So we'll see how it goes. Finished drying her all up. Take a look. She looks pretty good. A lot better than before. Definitely that ceramic coat definitely does some justice. Like this side doesn't even look too bad. Bumper can even be savable. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a little, giving you guys a little brief overview, quick little wash. You know how it goes. But yeah, she's clean, dried her all up. Rims, cleaned them as best as possible. Definitely I'm trying to look for some BBS wheels right now. But yeah, she's pretty clean, man. Take a look. Rear, look at the rear. She's good. So yeah, next move, like I said, try to fix that ignition thing. Wait for those parts to come in and start tackling that. And then a few missing things in the engine bay. Clean up this, get a new fender. Hood I'll probably leave the same. I definitely got to get a new hood clamp because you can see it's slightly moving over a little bit. So I might get a new one of those. Hood. Eventually I'll get another hood. It's a little bit bent. You guys can see on this side a little bit. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably get rid of it. Front bumper. See if I can spare it. But yeah, she's clean, man. Interior, minty. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling the white, but also at the same time, I kind of want black. Probably just gonna get door cards, rear seat, and then also dash, and then steering, and then I'll just get 2 race seats, and that'll be it. All right, guys. Like always, stay tuned for more content. Got a ton of content on the way. Like I said, I'm behind on editing, so hopefully I can get caught up and be able to start getting a lot of work done on these cars. Wheels, got to put them on those, got to get spacers, got to get a little bit of the surface rust underneath. It's not bad. It's like very, very tiny surface rust. I'm going to wire wheel that, primer it, and then probably just quickly paint it and then undercoat the whole thing. So this one has to be undercoated. Probably briefly gonna go underneath this one, check that one out. Also my daily has to get undercoated too, so we'll be doing that as well. Yeah, everything, I know this guy's trying to get undercoated. So first thing is finish the wide body, get that on and get his wheels, fitment, everything good on that. And yeah, it's coming along. Engine, planning on rebuilding, I'm not sure. I know it's been sitting there for a while, but you guys are probably asking, why is your engine just sitting there? I'm deciding what I want to do, either strip it down. I really don't know, because this car has insanely low miles. It's not even 80,000 miles yet. It's lower than this one. This one's 91K. So I'm not sure of what I'm gonna do. Still debating on it. I mean, the right thing to do is just get rid of it, but also at the same time I kind of want to strip it down and rebuild it. But right now I'm trying to work on getting rid of everything, because I gotta sell all this stuff. All these parts, those spare tires back there, I gotta get rid of, sell a lot of those things, stuff that I'm not gonna need for this car, clean all that up, and then move some things around and start stripping down that engine. Hopefully, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, as always, guys, stay tuned for more content. We'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.